What's up, guys? I am the King Achilles, and today we're going to do something very, very different. I actually purchased a binder of vintage cards. We've got first editions, we've got first edition holographics, we've got some base set holographics, fossil, jungle, plenty, and plenty of amazing cards, even a few that are a bit newer, as well as some cards in different languages. I actually purchased this from my streamer friends. One of them purchased this for $20 in 2016. Someone came into the game shop that he worked at and actually offered him 20 bucks for it, and he was able to buy it because the game shop sold video games and bought video games but did not deal with Pokemon cards, so the owner let him do it. Flash forward about 5 to 6 years later, we're here right now, and I have purchased it from them, and I'm very, very excited to share this with you guys. It is actually too big of a binder to even freaking fit on my desk with the mount to display properly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show off the cards in a little cool montage thing, and then we're gonna get back together and look at some of them one by one, take them out of the binder and get a close look at them. Very, very excited for this, guys. I hope you are too. Just so you know, I am still giving away an Arceus V figure collection box to one lucky winner. If you would like to qualify for an entry during this video, make sure you are subscribed. You have the notification bell turned on so you know whenever I post a new video. You hit that thumbs up button for this video. And then last thing I'm going to have you do is leave me a comment. Keep on watching. I will let you know what comment to leave later on in the video. Without further ado though, now that I've explained that, let's dive into this vintage binder, and then we'll meet back in and we're going to take a close look at some of these cards. I pulled out some cards from the binder so we could take a look at it. First are these two promo cards, actually, from 2003, if I'm reading that correctly. Groudon and Kyogre. I don't know if I said that right. These are back when you could, like, swipe it, I think, with your Game Boy Advance. Can you imagine? Going, whoop, do a little swipey. Not sure if these are really worth anything. They're just promo cards from back then, but they are almost 20 years old, so that's pretty cool. There's also this Mew promo, I assume from 2000. It seems like it's in actually pretty good condition. I'm not sure if these are worth anything either. but that's pretty awesome. I remember having one of these as a kid. Doubt it was as good condition as this, that's for sure. But let's take a look at the holographics. We've got this Vileplume. It's hard to tell for me how well these are preserved. There's definitely some whitening that you can see. But, I mean, these were actually just in a binder without any sleeves. And that's not the fault of the previous owners who I purchased it from. It is actually how they received it from that person that sold it for $20 back in 2016. This has certainly seen better days. You can see all the black specks in there. And the back is just kind of awful. Awful condition for this Poliwrath, but it is what it is. This Aerodactyl here is a little bit better condition, I would say. We've got a Magneton. It's hard for me to tell with the yellow of the card how well that is on the front, but yeah, on the back it's a little bit rough. It's still kind of cool. We've got this Muck from Fossil. I actually have a pack fresh one of these, I think, from a break that I participated in. And then yeah, there's some whitening there, so this is not terrible, but not the best. I kind of knew going in the condition of these cards wasn't going to be phenomenal. But, wow, look at the centering on this Chansey. We actually pulled a Chansey on this channel. Pack fresh. And I gotta say, this is in no worse condition than the one I pulled out of that pack. Because that pack, well, really, I don't think was very well preserved. Well treated. We've got this Clefairy here. Looks to be in better condition. That's really not bad at all, actually. That's in pretty good condition, it seems like. For sure. Next up, we've got Wigglytuff. Also seems to be in pretty... it's a little bit worse. And then we got Snorlax. Pretty cool holographic here. Definitely has seen better days as well. The backs of these cards are pretty rough. All right, we've got Pidgeot. Got some stuff here. Yeah, that's definitely not the best condition, so a lot of these can probably stay in binders, honestly. But some of them are not going to stay in binders. We got Hitmonchan here. Relatively... Every time I say it's in good condition, I look at the back and I'm like...
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
We got this Ditto. That actually looks not bad. I mean, besides the top and the bottom left. All right, we've got this Alakazam. I actually still have an Alakazam from my childhood. I have two of them. I've told this story here before on the channel, but essentially I sold my cards, or gave my cards, to a friend's older brother that was starting up a card shop. And then that fell through, and he sent me my cards back per my request. But a lot of them were not mine. And I never got my base set Charizard back, which I was pretty annoyed about. I never heard from that person again either. It was back in like 2010, 2011 when Pokemon cards were starting to become valuable. I was in high school, junior or senior year, so really wasn't thinking. But I received my Alakazam back, I believe, as well as another person's Alakazam. And that person, either the card shop owner or the card shop owner, or the person who previously owned it, seems like they put the back of a different card behind the back of this Alakazam. Probably because the Alakazam's back would look pretty bad and they want to make it look better. I don't know. But I have like a glued or like a sticky Alakazam that's stuck to another card, as well as my Alakazam, so I don't know if my Alakazam is in better or worse condition. The rest of my cards I sold in college to a website for probably not nearly enough money. My advice to any of you guys is, if you have stuff that you care about, that you have nostalgic or sentimental value to, try to sell or do something else to make some money before you go for that. I mean, I didn't need to do that. I was probably trying to pay off these tattoos, but I could have just, you know, worked extra hours or something and made just as much money and still had my cards. So really big regret of mine, but this binder kind of redeems it a little bit. I got a lot of nice cards, probably many of which are in better condition than mine were. I never had mine in sleeves, and they were like, had a rubber band wrapped around them, believe it or not. So I didn't know anything about it. I didn't have anyone in my family that knew anything about it back in the day. So this is this Alakazam. Like I said, probably similar condition to the one I have upstairs. I'm not really sure what the one I have upstairs looks like at all. I'll have to go get it sometime and take a peek at it. We've got Mewtwo next. I actually have a pack fresh Mewtwo that was pulled for me from a base set pack on a break that I participated in on a different channel. This one's pretty bad condition down here. Definitely not the one I would ever send for grading if I sent one for grading. We've got, Bellsprout? Is it called Bellsprout? What gen is this Pokemon? I don't even know what this thing is. It's in Japanese, too. That's kind of cool. We got Scyther, which is awesome. That actually seems... Once again, I turn it over and I realize that, yeah, it's in bad condition, but, still pretty cool. I gotta start looking at the back before I look at anything else. I'm gonna start looking at the back before I look at the other stuff. This is actually not bad. But besides there and there, for this Ninetales, that's not terrible. Raichu, I believe from Fossil for Japanese, and that looks like it's pretty awesome. I can't tell if that's the design of the card or that's just like gross stuff. Oh, it's got the back too. The OG back. 1996. I wonder if this is a hidden gem of value in this. That's pretty awesome, guys. From what I can tell, it's in decent condition, though. There's like that little gloopy stuff. I don't know if that's part of the card. I've never seen it before. We got Haunter holographic, which is awesome. See if we have any swirls. Is the back okay? Actually, really not bad. I mean, you got a little ding down there. This is in really good condition, it seems like. Haunter is a cool card. Still kind of wild to me that Haunter had a holographic, though, as the middle evolution. The Gyarados. Thick card here. Look at that. That's awesome. Also, not in terrible condition. A little bit of whitening there and there. This is not bad at all. We got Nidoking. Going off of the front, that looks pretty good. And the back, you got some ding up there. That's pretty much it. We've got a Lapras, which is also, oh man, that is rough. You can see all the damage there. That Lapras is definitely beat to crap. And then a Nidoqueen, and then we're gonna get into the heat. Oh, look at this. You can already tell this one is terrible condition. Oh my gosh, did somebody chew on this? That is beat up. All right, well, that's cool. Now we're going to take a look at this stuff I'm most excited to see. We have this first edition Giovanni's Nidoking. That is pretty cool. First edition holographic is pretty awesome. And it really is not in bad condition. You got some dinging here and over here. A little whitening right there, but that's not bad, guys. That's not bad at all. And of course, it's kind of hard to see when the sleeve's on there. We can pop it out of the sleeve, take a little peek. But that doesn't seem like that's in bad condition at all. I mean, compared to a lot of those other ones, that's in pretty decent shape. You got double Machamp, which is a thing that happens periodically on this channel. This one, in my opinion, is probably more beat up. Yeah, you can see like that shine there. Oh yeah, this is pretty beat up. It's first edition. I don't know if this is really even worth too much to begin with, though. And we got a slightly better condition one here. This one, in my opinion, you know what? I was gonna say it's in better condition, but it really isn't. It's about the same. Well, it's not as bad. It's not as bad, I don't think. But it's still pretty bad condition overall. And we have this first edition Piepi. Is this like German? Teen Pokemon. Gromby. Gewitch. Yeah, it's gotta be like German. Gesang, worth ein meets Dverdenjin Pokemon Schaffland. That's definitely German. So first edition, German. What fairy? Pretty cool. How that person got a hold of that one singular card is beyond me, but we got Zapdos here next. And that is kind of beat up. I mean, gosh, look at that. You don't even have to take it out of the sleeve to see. So that is not in very good condition, but it is a cool card to have. Moltres is awesome. This one is pretty beat up. Yeah, I always have to look at the back, like we've learned a couple times here, but it's still pretty sick. I mean, that is a gorgeous card. I love to have that back in my collection, 100%. I selected this Vaporeon for the next one because I already know that this is beat up. Yeah, you can see all the black spots in there. Oh, man. This poor baby. This poor baby. Still pretty freaking dope. Got Jolteon next. Hopefully in better condition. Yeah, it is. I would say so. I mean, you got a little bit down there and maybe a little up here, but that's in not even bad condition. Then we got Flareon. A little bit of black right there. But other than that, not terrible. We got a little whitening there and there. Maybe in the corner there and up here. Out of the cards from the binder, that's not even in terrible condition. I wish this would come off. Yeah, that's pretty sick, man. That's really cool. Considering these cards were not even sleeved and just in a regular binder, not in bad condition at all. We've got 2 of these Dragonite first edition holographics from Fossil. This one is definitely in worse condition than the other, I think, based off what I saw. I mean, but even though it's not even that bad, I'm hoping this one's in better condition. I mean, the front doesn't have the same damage. Oh, besides down here, maybe a bit up there. This is a really good looking card. I don't know which one's worse, though. I would say the one on the right looks like it's in worse condition. You guys can let me know if you disagree. But honestly, this one might be worth getting graded. I don't know. Let me know. If any of these are worth getting graded, please let me know. I think maybe this better looking first edition Dragonite, maybe the Flareon, maybe the Jolteon, maybe the Giovanni Xenoking might be worth getting graded. They don't seem like they're in that bad a condition, but let's take a look at the big prize, the one that probably should get graded. This Charizard, which is just somehow miraculously not beat to crap. I mean, there's definitely some whitening as you really on all 4 sides, which is unfortunate. But the front doesn't look bad. I mean, it's a gorgeous card. I own another one of these. Actually, kind of long story, but long story short for it, I purchased a Gym Heroes pack, I think, a first edition Gym Heroes, and it was basically open when it got to me. I contacted the guy. He was really good customer service, and he gave me a few different options, and the option I went with, rather than a refund, was to get a discount on any of the cards that he had. He happened to have a pretty good condition Charizard base set that I purchased from him for a really ridiculously cheap price because of that discount, and I think that one's in slightly better condition than this. We can take a look at it here. I have it to my right, but this is not bad at all. That's really not bad, and I'm probably just gonna get it graded. Maybe not until prices are slightly better, but I think it'd be worth it. So yeah, guys, that is it actually. So please, for the giveaway, if you want to enter that for the Arceus figure collection box, all you gotta do is make sure you're subscribed, you have your notification bell turned on, you hit the thumbs up button for this video, and then in the comments, really important, I always do premieres here. So after the premiere ends, refresh your page in the comment section. Should be there, easily accessible for you. In the comments, just let me know what your favorite card was that you saw in this binder. It can be any of these. It can be any of the ones that we've looked at so far. Which one do you think was the coolest? Which one do you think is the best snag? Which one do you think is the best condition? Just say, comment whatever you want. Do you think any of these should get graded? Anything or everything that you comment with what I just said, any of those questions, answer that in the comments for a entry into this giveaway. Like I mentioned, I have 2 other videos that you can go watch, one of which was actually an early pre-release Astral Radiance opening. I opened 42 packs. I will leave a link to that in the description. The other video actually is me opening up the Arceus V-Box, as well as a few other products where I pull a very, very exciting Charizard. So links to those videos will be in the description down below. That's it for this video though, guys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so very much for your support. We're on the brink of 500. By the time I post this video, we might be there. I'm not sure. I just want to thank you guys in advance. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming. Thanks for watching. Stay amazing.